everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, today we're going to make the cutest little folio. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by. And welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends, and an even bigger thank you to everyone who gets up every day and chooses positivity. So thank you so much to everyone who makes a conscious choice to bring positivity and kindness to my comment section. Y'all, today we're going to make the cutest little 3x3 sticky notepad folio. I'll give you a closer look in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here's a closer look at today's awesome project. When finished, it is going to measure 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and it's 1/2 inch deep, and that is when it's closed. When it's opened, it is going to be 3 1/4 by 9 3/4. So it really is very compact, and all you have to do is fold it, and you can walk around with this in your hand. If you need to make a quick note and leave it for someone, you can very easily just walk with this in your hand, and it's very decorative. So you're walking with something cute and functional. And what we have on the inside are 2 3x3 sticky notepads, very simple to make, very quick to make, and here's what you're going to need to make it. So I have 2 3x3 sticky notepads, and these are simply the sticky notepads that I get from the Dollar Tree, but any sticky notepads will work for this. I am using 3x3, so the measurements that I give you for this project cover 3x3. In this Dollar Tree pack, you get 5 sticky notepads, each has 50 on it. I'll be using 1 self-adhesive Velcro pair. This is a chipboard project for me, so I am using my medium weight chipboard. The link to that is in the description box. If you don't have chipboard, you can use cardboard, you can use cereal boxes, you can use shoe boxes. So basically you can substitute whatever it is you want to get the desired look that you want. So I have 2 pieces that measure 1/2 inch by 3 1/4. I have 1 piece that measures 1 1/2 by 3 1/4. I have 1 piece that measures 3 1/8 by 3 1/4, and I'll explain that in a minute. And then I have 1 piece that measures 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Then I have a couple of pieces of ephemera that I'm going to use on this project. I have my inside liner piece, and this piece measures 9 1/2 by 3. And then I have the piece for the jacket. This measures 12 by 4. All right, y'all, so the first thing that I'll be doing is showing you how we're going to lay out our chipboard pieces. And so you will need that 12 by 4 inch piece right now. And so when I was giving you the measurements, you'll notice that I cut 1 piece 1/8 of an inch shorter than the second piece. And there's a reason for that, because when we place these down, we're going to place that 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 piece right there. Then we'll place one of our spines. Then we're going to take the piece that measures 3 1/8 by 3 1/4 and place it right there. And then we're going to place our spine. And then we'll place this piece. So the reason why I make these pieces just a little bit smaller on mine when I'm doing a fold over is because when I do the fold over, and if I don't get my spacing exact, then this piece might cause these pieces not to fold over properly. But if you reduce this by just a little bit, you should not have any problems. You can do 2 pieces of 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 if you want, but I have removed just a sliver from this piece, which is going to make it easier for me to do my fold over. So I am going to take my piece that measures 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and we're going to place it down like that. Then I'll take my piece that measures 1/2 inch by 3 1/4. And when I place it down, I'm going to give myself about 1/8 of an inch in spacing. I did use a double-sided paper for this project. So we're going to take this piece, which is 3 1/8 by 3 1/4, Place it down, again giving myself about 1/8 of an inch in spacing. We're going to go ahead and just take this piece of 1/2 inch by 3 1/4, and we're going to place it down using that same spacing. And then I'll take my final piece and I'll place it down. And then I'm just going to remove a little bit of that extra. I'm going to flip this over and go over it with my big old spatula. Now I'm going to take my stylus, press it against the chipboard, and drive it into the paper. This is just going to give me a nice little crisp score. And I'll do this going all the way around. And guys, I really mean it when I say thank you for your positive comments and the way that you support my channel. It just makes so much of a difference when people are pleasant and positive in the comments. So now I'm going to stand this up and we're going to train our paper to fold. And now I'll take my finger blade and we're going to miter. So by mitering, we're going to start here and then we angle out just a little bit. So you can see that when I fold over, I have a nice, crisp, professional fold. If you don't, if you think you've cut too close, just take that piece that you cut and go ahead and glue it down. That way when you fold over, you won't have any of that chipboard showing. And getting good mitering does take practice. And even with practice, there are going to be times when you cut too close. There are times when I cut too close, and I've been doing this since the beginning of time. Now I'm going to take some glue, and I'm using glue here because it's what's handy. It works. Your snail tape runner will work, as will your tear tape. So I'm just going to fold that over. Get that nice and stuck. And then we'll add some glue here. Go ahead and fold that over. So I'm going to place my glue right here, and we're going to fold this over. The glue works well for this. And as we're going into the fall and the winter months, if you order reptile adhesive and you think you're going to need some, go ahead and place your order, because reptile adhesive is not shipped when temperatures might be below freezing. So you need to check your supply now. If you need some reptile adhesive, go ahead and place that order. It's better to go ahead and place it and have it than to need it as we're crafting during the winter and not be able to get it. So all I did while I was talking is I took my big old spatula, went across the top just to sort of square off and get that nice professional look. So this is what you should have right now. I'm going to go ahead and take some tape, and we're going to cover that chipboard. I'm going to peel away this piece so that I can put down the second piece. Now I'm going to take my liner piece, and this time I decided that I wanted the liner to be the same as the outside. So I have my tape placed on 3 edges here. We're going to go ahead and place tape on that 4th edge, and then we can put this together. And you can use glue on your liner piece if you want. I would not use a snail tape runner on my liner piece, but you can definitely use glue. I'm just going to bring this closer to me. We're going to take this piece and we're going to put it down. If you happen to notice that your piece is too long, just trim off a little bit. So now I'm just going to make sure I go in and get a good stick. I'll make sure that my spines are also nicely defined. And by nicely defined spines, what I mean is when you fold it and you look at it like this, you don't see any paper puckering. If you do see paper puckering, you simply need to go back and just work it a little bit more to get everything nice and flat. So there is the jacket for our project. Now with the first one, I oriented it this way. I had my pad going here and you flip up. This time I'm going to orient it in this direction. So I'll take one pad and we're going to put it here, and then I'll take a pad and we'll put it there. These are one and dones, so I will be using permanent adhesive on the back. I'm going to take this, and when I put it down, I want to try to get it as close to the spine without hitting the spine. I'm going to flip that over and get that nice and stuck. Then we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to take it and we're going to put it on the spine like that. One thing that I did want to show you about what I meant in terms of why I made this 1/8 of an inch smaller is because now it rests snugly against this part. If it was 1/8 of an inch longer, it might cause this part to do this, and your project wouldn't sit square like this. So that's one of the reasons why I shortened that second piece. You don't have to, but I do it a lot when I'm crafting. So we're going to take our glue, place our glue on this piece. We're going to take this, and I'm just going to put it down close to the spine, and I'm going to try to align it in placement even with this one. So I'll flip that over and get that nice and stuck. So I am going to take my Velcro dot and I am going to put the Velcro dot right there. And we'll fold over, and let's get it positioned the way that we want it. And now we have a second 3x3 notepad folio. Very easy, as you guys just saw. I think what I'm going to do, and this is just for cuteness, it serves no useful purpose, but I am just going to add a little something to the inside and then a little something to the outside. So here on the inside, so I think I'm going to take one of my little flags and put that flag there. This is just an idea that you can do if you are making these. You can actually go through each one or every other one and place down a little piece of ephemera or a sticker, just so that when a note is written, it's got some cuteness to it. So then I'm going to take this one, and it simply says, "Choose Joy." And I'm going to put that down right there. And now we can close it. And then I have this little piece of ephemera that says something wonderful. I am just going to place it down with a little bit of glue. I'm going to place it down like that. So y'all, there we have our second fabulous 3x3 sticky notepad holder. I'm going to open this again so that you can see that it's a bifold, and we have 2 places to put those 3x3 sticky notepads, which means that we have 100 in this little holder. I am going to bring my first one back in so that you can see it as well. The first one opens like this, and we peel away like this. This one is a flip top, and we peel away like that. Now, these are super easy to make, and I promise you, those of you who are doing craft fairs, items like this sell. Use some very fun festive paper, some quirky little stickers, or some sophisticated stickers, whatever your taste might be. Make up a few of these and add them to your table, coordinated with some of the other stationery items that you might have made. And for those of you who are interested, there is a playlist linked at the end of this video that will give you some more awesome ideas for some of the notepads and planners we've been making this past week. And by clicking on that playlist, you're helping my channel. So if you have a few minutes, please hit that playlist and watch a couple of those videos. It really helps me out. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed today's awesome video. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.